Today I will show you how to make a famous beer antenna yourself. It will be able to receive both digital and analog television signal. And I will share with you my personal enhancement that will allow you to watch almost all the channels, even if the towers are too far. We need a ruler for a start, and you need to buy a 17 cm height can. The width doesn't matter. And as it turned out, I've got just what we need. Perfect! Now we need to make it empty. Oh my! That seller knows how to shake well. Are you alright? Now we need a closest hanger. And attach here two beer cans using scotch. They must face each other and the distance must be 5 centimeters. Perfecto! Ready. Now we have to connect the wire and the antenna is ready. But first we need to strip the wire. The wire quality is just awesome. It's fantastic. Let's bend the badge and attach the wire to it. My advice is to solder it at once, though we can leave it like this if you are not going to get it outside. There will be no oxidation. I connect this wire end to the other can too. I attach the TV connector to the other end of the wire. Let's check it out how it's going to work using a regular analog TV. Let's plug the antenna. Here we go, and let's hang the hanger somewhere. But where to? Maybe this place will do. It's Lugan's 24 channel, it has some noise. But it's not surprising, cause I live in the suburbs, and their signal is weak here. It isn't possible to get it with any indoors antenna. But the most exciting is... there's Russia 24, Kreosan, and my favorite, NTV. Just have a look at all other channels, they're perfect too. It's a bomb! I can feel the New Year spirit now. Just look at the Muse TV, it's like on a CD disc. If you want to make some signal better, you can always take this antenna and find the best quality spot. You can see the effect now. Noise. But now I face the tower with antenna, and the signal becomes perfect. Oh my, it's like a Blu-ray. And when I draw it further, the signal is almost lost. Just look at it. This kind of antenna works even better if we attach to it an amplifier. You can buy such an amplifier whenever you can buy a regular TV wire. These simple amplifiers look like this. They are very cheap, I bought lots of them. They cost about 20 cents, and there's a power supply for it. And I'm going to tell you how to make it work right with this self-made antenna. There are different amplifiers, they vary in power. For example, these two suit working in the city, this one is for suburbs, its range is 20 or 30 kilometers. And this 6000 one is for the most difficult conditions. If you live in the forest or maybe live really far from the TV tower, I think this suburb one will suit best for me. I live in the city, but the signal can't reach my house well, it's too far and low. Let's install it. Look carefully. We take the amplifier, and then I set here the TV cable, right here. There are two clamps. I use a screwdriver to make it. Nextly here will be attached a wire. The braid winding must touch the first clamp, and the center must touch the second clamp. Setting it like this. It must fit perfectly. I need to be very careful. They mustn't touch each other. And now the cable is in. Let's screw the bolts. Now we have to connect the amplifier. There are two ears here. I have to connect them to the ears of the cans. Just like this. Let's just find a bolt or something. There we go. This one will do. Let's attach it to the cans. There we go. Let's set it carefully. And the nut is on the other side. Just look at this little beauty, everybody. That isn't all. We also have to connect the power supply to the other end of the wire. The amplifier kit always have a power supply, and there it is. There's already TV input here, and all I have to do is to connect the wire right to it. Look. They're the same clamp like the amplifier has. Unscrew the bolts again, there we are, and the center one. Make sure the center one touches the clamp. Be careful, they mustn't touch each other, not a single straw. Now let's screw it tightly. Ultimately, the amplifier is connected. The power supply is near TV. Let's plug the power. Oh, there's a Ukrainian channel, it's U1. We can catch the Ukrainian channel now, imagine that. The distance is really great, but to get this signal, it didn't catch anything Ukrainian without the amplifier. It's U1 Donbass channel, I wonder if you ever heard of it. That is the Red Star channel, it was barely catching it, now it's perfect. It's the Russia channel, that's fantastic. Oh my, that is Lugansk 24. And this is a new one, I see it for the first time. The beer antenna plus an amplifier is the most powerful thing you can easily make yourself. To make it fair, let's hang the antenna on the roof. Right to the window? Okay, I shouldn't cut the wires, right? It's risky. We lack the wire length, so we had to move the TV a little, it's barely connected now. Let's turn on the amplifier. Opanki! The Ukrainian channels are just perfect now. The signal comes from somewhere really far away. I'm going to look up where does the signal come from and show you, because the channel has a number in the list and we can find where is the tower. Well, it's 5 kilowatts transmitter here and it's located in Bakhmutovka. Let's see where it is. There's a tower on the map and it's under construction. And what is the distance between the tower and me? Can you imagine that? It's 36 kilometers. This self-crafted little antenna can get the signal from that far. We also want to know how it's going to work with a modern TV. We'll be able to evaluate the quality of the antenna's signal. I was just repairing this giant modern TV. I've initiated the search. Let's see how many digital signals it will get. Now it's 10 channels already. Let's wait for more. There are 3 radio signals. The Mayak. Oh my! That is funny. Why search the radio signal with a modern TV? And we are searching it through the beer antenna. Sounds like a joke. Just look at these enormous pixels here. And they all have the shape of rewind sign. It says the search is finished. It has to show something now, right? What was that error about? It says first channel, but there's no image. I tried, but we've got no channels. As it turned out, we have to update the TV's drivers. I've downloaded the last version from the official site. Let's go to the main menu, then Tools, and now update through USB. Pin code 4 zeros, and the update has started. We shouldn't switch it off. It is updated. Now we have to initiate the search mode again. Now we are talking. There are all 38 channels. It's fantastic. There are 38 free digital channels. The quality is just amazing. And this little antenna can get them. And it can do it right in your room. There is 720 resolution. It's not only 480. Let's see what's gonna happen if I move it. I move it, but it's good. There happen some short freezes, and there are some noises when the antenna goes to the areas with no signal. Well, I live very far from the TV tower, and it's low here, and the signal here is the weakest. The secret of a beer can is in its width. Just because they are wide, the can catch a wide signal with its body. That is why the antenna can easily get a meter or decimeter range. But the central resonance frequency is located on the lowest part of the camera range, and the digital channels use exactly these ranges. I found this factory antenna, it belongs to my old TV. I plugged it to compare the signal. And it doesn't catch any channel at all channels have much noise and freezes. Is it competition? If you want to know how to enhance your Wi-Fi, or 3G internet or 4G internet signals, then you should watch a video called the Wi-Fi Gun. Be with Kreosan, and your signal will always be with you.